Alright, so I haven't filmed anything today, but we got the bell housing. You can see it right up here connected to the motor. We put a crankshaft in the motor so that we can make sure that we have clearance for a radiator. And we've been hammering the transmission tunnel, and we're going to need to make a little slight modification to some of these pieces of metal sticking out on the trans that are not necessary. We're just going to like shave off the ends of these nubs here so that we have more flexibility. This is a big transmission going in a small chassis. Actually ready to install this trans now. What do we got going on here, Zach? Yeah, that's freaking nifty. Alright, what's the problem that we're facing?
Well, the bell housing doesn't have access to be able to put a bolt in from the backside and thread into the motor side. The outside of the bell housing's eclipsing part of the hole. See how this hole has relief for the clearance on the head of the bolt? Mm-hmm. Here. This side does not.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like trying to put a fastener in.
And talk to them about, like, they've created a relief channel for the oil pan bell housing bolts to go through and connect. Whereas one of the main four, like, strongest bolts, there is no relief channel for this one. We can't get a bolt through at all.
Top one's like that too, on the other side.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, that one also has no relief channel. All right, next thing I want to talk to you guys about is our design engineering components that got shipped to us. Super excited to get this stuff installed in the car because on our first build with the E36, a big thing that we left out was heat management. It was a very tight fit sticking that LS3 in the E36 chassis, and so we had a lot of heat management issues. And so with this build, we didn't want to neglect it, and I was thrilled when design engineering actually reached out to us initially. Thank you, Will. And so they gave us a huge shopping list of parts for us to put on the car. So for starters, we've got our T3 turbo heat shield blanket, which is going to go over our hot side of the turbine housing on our Garrett turbo. We got some really cool universal flexible heat shields that I requested. You know, if there's any part of the piping that we think is too close to a heat sensitive part of the car, we'll be able to just get that protected. We've got a ton of exhaust pipe and wrap. Another thing is we've got some custom heat shield boxes that we can customize. These are pliable, malleable. You can bend them into shape to protect things like your master cylinder, to keep that brake fluid cool. We've got an abundance of gold reflective heat tape, and we've got some covers for our AN lines and fittings. We've got some really nice loom. We've got a transmission tunnel heat shield. It looks like they sent us 2 of them. And then lastly, we got our boom mat. So this car's super lightweight. We're throwing a ton of power into it, and we actually want to add weight back into the car. And I also don't like driving around a tin can. I like to be in a car that doesn't, you know, where you can't hear yourself on the inside. So really excited to get some sound deadening actually put back into the car. And for those hard to reach areas, they actually have their spray on boom mat that we're going to be able to spray in the corners of things. And yeah, so let's get this stuff installed.
Today we finished up the intercooler and got it mounted in the car, and then the team and I worked on fitting and welding and then anodizing the charge pipes using the Vangen HD couplers. Yeah, I mean, everything went according to plan, went nice and smooth. I mean, we, minimal use of material and everything, nice short charge pipes, nice smooth mandrel bends, no sharp angles and that sort of thing. Got to pipe up the intake tomorrow and then finish up the exhaust, and it's pretty much a wrap for us.
Freeze frame. Okay. Hi, I'm Pat. I'm at C&D Machine here. I'm a machinist, and today we're going to be putting together Zach's BMW short block.
Awesome.
All right. So we got the squirters. Go in the little hole underneath the main saddle there. Dunk, dunk. And that. Alrighty. Those are all installed, and now we're going to prep the main area. Just a light film just to keep from micro welding when it starts up. Doesn't take much, just a little film. All the bearings have been ball mic'd, so they're all, checked within a couple tenths of tolerance. And the block was mainline honed, with the air piece studs that we had, for an upgrade for a fastener, and then it kind of shrinks the housing board a little bit, so then I go and re-line hone it to get it up to spec. This goes over here. I got to put the thrust one in. Here we go. Here's the thrust.
Good thing you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet you're so stoked.
Up to 0, so we got a reference. Okay, not bad. Nice, easy, around 5. So take that back off. And these kind of just go hand tight. Just.